Hey everybody watching this. Not a lot of you are familiar with me or you haven't met me yet, but this is basically me trying to tell you in 9 minutes why you guys should help fund me and help fund Wicked Unscripted. Wicked Unscripted is a webcomic that's been around off and on since 2006. We have updated at not as often as we would have originally liked to. Unfortunately, due to the cost of things like art supplies and just general liking to have money, I've had to work a lot of jobs, and some of them have been 80-hour-week jobs, which just didn't allow me time for the comic. And then other jobs were less hours, but I wasn't making enough. And because I had to buy my art supplies sort of piecemeal, I could only get like one or two markers at a time. I never really wound up having everything around me that I needed all at the same time, which was terrible because I love Wicked Unscripted and it's sort of what I feel my greatest life achievement could be. So that said, I'm starting to look for funding to just purchase art supplies and get that done because I have been still doing the comic. Just because you haven't seen it updated doesn't mean it hasn't been getting made. And I've already started putting it in a book format. Why is that? Because I hope to, if I get funded, update 3 times a week for 52 weeks straight. Now, this means I might update 4 times a week on occasion. I might just throw up a little extra comic. But I'm hoping to do a minimum of 3 times a week. And as you can see, all of my stuff is hand-drawn. Everything is done completely by hand. But I don't do all of my scripting by hand for the comic. Once it goes up on the site, I actually have a friend who's kind enough to put it into Photoshop, so you don't have to struggle to read my terrible, terrible, terrible handwriting. But there are characters you guys haven't met yet. There are characters you have met. There's Melinda and Anna. Anna's a new character. And I'm hoping to get your help and get your support so you guys can start to read Wicked Unscripted again. And we finally have a storyline down. We have a plot line down. We have everything done. But we just don't have the money for art supplies in order to put it up and get it done. Now, not everything is in the WU universe. Some of them are funny. Random comics of funny. As you can see, this is after Bruce Timm. I saw his drawing of Buffy versus a vampire, and I wanted to do my own take on it. So it's Buffy Summers slaying Edward Cullen, and basically telling him to go back to Hogwarts because he's all emo, and he's saying, "Eek, feminism, my one weakness!" I thought it was funny. I was on cold medication at the time. I promise I won't always be when I'm doing the comic. But, we hope that after these 52 weeks of updating 3 times a week, again, sometimes more, to release a bound trade paperback, basically, of Wicked Unscripted, and it would contain not only these 52 weeks, but also all of the previous comics before, previously unreleased comics, and by people funding us, depending on what they fund us, they'll either get things like a print from my DeviantArt gallery, where I send you the print. It's all limited edition, numbered prints. I do the prints myself at home. And then it could be an original of a Wicked Unscripted character that I wind up sending you, depending how much you fund us. It could be anything that you commission me for a piece of art, and I could do anything for you from, general Wicked Unscripted stuff to, here's a good one. This is a Sally that I did. I have Corpse Bride in here. This is just one of my many, many books. I have Zoe from Firefly, who, of course, my Zoe is named for, and it happens to be her birthday today. So I'm hoping that with the luck of my cat's birthday and having enough fans and friends out there, that I will be able to get funding for Wicked Unscripted, and we'll be able to be back. We'll be back for a full year. And everything that I've wanted to see this comic be for the last 6 years will finally come into existence. I know we can be very, very funny. I know we have some great storylines for you guys. We already have 25 scripted storylines for you. We have 14 of them already penciled out, so they're really just ready to get inked and colored and put up. And once that happens, then you would have them, you'd see them. I don't need money for a website, we already have that. We already have a site admin taking over. We have everything that we need, except for the art supplies, and it's very hard to do a hand-drawn comic without art supplies. That makes it very, very difficult. So the largest prize that I have is not only would you be getting a original commission of anything that you want, pretty much with certain exceptions under the sun, but also you would be thanked in the print version of the book that would then come out at the end of the 52-week cycle. And you'd also get a free copy of the print book, which I've priced around already to be about $25 a piece. So you wind up getting roughly around $150 worth of swag and gifts from me for a $100 donation. But you don't have to pledge $100. If you pledge $1, if you pledge $7, you still get something from me. It could be something as simple as a postcard in the mail with a little sketch on it saying thank you, I love you, to a print of one of my completed works, to original commissions, to a copy of the book for free, to being acknowledged, to even ending up in the webcomic yourself and making a debut, as well as being mentioned in my vlog, my Twitter account, my Facebook, and anything else I can possibly think of to show how much I love you and appreciate you wanting to help us out. So I hope that you guys take an interest in doing a pop culture fangirl webcomic. Wicked Little Studios is my company. The property is Wicked Unscripted, and as the company likes to say, yo ho ho and a bottle of ink, because there is no rest for the wicked, and everything that is said in the comic does come out of real life. I do in fact have a friend that screamed, "You can't talk to me like that. I drive a Dodge Stratus, people fear me," in the middle of a parking lot. We have comics about cosplayers, we have comics about fangirls, we have comics about squeezing Nathan Fillion's bottom. But if you want to hear about any of that, you have to help us out, and you have to get us back online. Again, we already have the website. We don't need your help with that. We just need help with art supplies. So anything you can do would be a huge help. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for taking your time to at least watch this video. And if you're looking for us, you can find us at www.wickedlittlestudio.com. If the website is down, you can always tweet me. My screen name is wicked_Julie. And then you can always check me out on DeviantArt. My DeviantArt address is DeviantArtWick_Kazekuro, Kazekuro. And usually I post some of the comics up there, not all of them, just generally to get feedback and stuff. And you can find Wicked Little Studios on Facebook, and you can friend us on Facebook. And then once we have our funding, the comic will be back up live on Wicked Unscripted at wickedlittlestudios.com, and you can always email me, juli@wickedlittlestudios.com. And I hope you have a great time, a great day. Thank you very much, and hopefully I've been compelling enough and the cat has been cute and distracting enough that you are interested, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Goodbye.